Well, it's a beautiful day here in southeastern Pennsylvania, and it reminds me of what happened on September 11th, 2001, about this time of the year, when none of us expected that the Twin Towers would fall and there would be so much death and destruction. And now we see a lot of unrest, and people are saying, is this it? Is the Lord coming back? Well, I want to talk to you about it in your morning cup of inspiration. The truth is, no one knows when the Lord is coming back. The Bible says there are certain signs to look for, and we've seen a lot of those signs. In fact, all of the biblical prophecies have been fulfilled, so Jesus could come back at any time. The Bible tells us in Matthew, in chapter 24, verse 36, it says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark." In verse 39, "And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So also shall the coming of the Son of Man be." So it will be very quick, in an instant, and it could be any day. But none of us knows. We've seen violence, we've seen evil like I've never seen before in my life. But I have been reading in the Old Testament, and there was a lot of that back then even in the Old Testament. It seems like the children of Israel kept forgetting about God. And so God would let them fall. He'd let them go into bondage to other nations because they'd forgotten about God. So my point is, don't keep your eyes on anything else but Jesus. Keep your eyes on Him and look forward to His coming, but also reach out to those around us. And then over in Romans 12, I want to read two verses because this tells us what we should be doing in this time. It says, 12:1 and 2 in Romans, "I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service." So live your life as a sacrifice to God. Say, "God, what do you want to do with my life? What do you want to do with me? I give it to you." And then in verse 2, "And be not conformed to this world." Boy, don't be conformed to all the evil, all the hatred, all the shouting and the hurtful things that are being said, and the destruction and death. Don't give in to that. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. You see, that's what we want to do at Fearless Faith. Every morning give you something to renew your mind, to think about throughout the day. So think about this. The Lord could be returning at any time. The world needs Him. He's giving people one last chance to come unto Him. So we need to be sharing His love, spreading His light. If we're all doing that, that can have such an amazing ripple effect. And God can truly change hearts. We need to point them to Jesus. And don't be conformed to the world. Be ye transformed every day by the renewing of your mind. God bless, and I'll see you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.